we are gonna go over, what am I doing here? Oh, we are gonna do heel elevated split squats today. I'm excited for this exercise because I love exercises that directly target the quads. I don't know why so many gym girlies are trying to not target the quads. I get, ladies, you like working out the peach, but muscle balance is important. Quad development is important too. So heel elevated split squats. Whenever you see somebody's heel elevated in a goblet squat, a Bulgarian split squat, today just regular split squats, the intention behind it is to maximize your knee flexion, aka your knee bend. When we maximize knee flexion, it allows you to target the quads a lot better. So if for whatever reason you don't want to target the quads, don't maximize knee flexion. I had somebody the other day ask me to make a video of how to target the quads less and to target the glutes more. And we've talked about this in previous videos where we want to maximize hip flexion and keeping our shins more perpendicular to the ground as a way to target the glutes more. Go see my previous video talking about the dumbbell step up and how you can do that. So the same knee angle and hip angle is going to apply if for whatever reason you don't want to target the quads. Just simply don't do this exercise. So what I have done here is just grabbed a plate. I find that that's a pretty good height for me, for most people probably. You can elevate your heel on an aerobic step or a slant board, whatever you prefer. Can you guys see that okay? Move this over a bit. Ugh, there it is, okay. So you can have one dumbbell in one hand and hold on to something with the other hand. You can hold on to 2 dumbbells. Again, go see my previous video where I talked about the difference between which one you prefer. Doesn't really matter here. So let's go ahead and demonstrate. And again, I'll break it down. So we just gotta bring this forward. Ugh, a little bit here. Can still see it? Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold on to 2 dumbbells. So we're gonna have 1 foot forward. We're gonna elevate our heel. We're gonna bring one leg back. We're gonna stay more upright and we're gonna perform a squat. It's kind of like a one-legged squat, if you will, but it's just a split squat. So it's a unilateral movement, meaning we are going to switch sides. So my goal here is to try to maintain my torso upright and drive my knee as far forward as possible. Again, that's what the plate is doing. So I'll show you guys on the other side. Take a step back, so just kind of like a split. Stay more upright and drive that knee over the toe, knee over the toe. It's okay. You know, just pay attention if you have any joint issues. Obviously, work in an active range that works best for you. But I found that by driving my knees over my toes more in unilateral movements like this, more specifically the split squat, at first, I did notice a lot of knee pain. Granted, I don't have any knee injury issues. I didn't have any surgery or anything like that. So depending on your situation, again, just listen to your body. But I found in time, by prioritizing these types of movements, it did create a lot of strength surrounding the joint where I actually don't get knee pain anymore. For those who have been following me for a long time, you know that I used to wear knee sleeves all the time. Yes, that stemmed from my powerlifting days, but even after I was done competing in powerlifting, I wore knee sleeves all the time. And that's just because I experienced a lot of knee pain. And then once I started to wean off of the knee sleeves and prioritize unilateral movements like this, a lot of my knee pain went away in time. So kind of cool. But anyways, that's besides the point here. Let's see how it would look when I am not elevating my heel. So if we take the plate away and we perform the split squat as we normally would, still staying more upright. Biggest difference with this is you'll notice that my knee isn't going over my toe as much as it did when my heel was elevated. So again, I'm still targeting my quads by being in an upright position and actively trying to drive my knee over my toe, but just because of the angle of how my heel is on the ground in comparison to when it was elevated, I'm not maximizing knee flexion in this position. Therefore, it's gonna be a little bit, just a little bit more effective if we elevate our heels, and that's gonna help just maximize those quads.